Hey folks, my name is Zach Brammer. I work at Andy Moore Hyundai here in Bloomington, Indiana, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2023 Hyundai Tucson XRT all-wheel drive. This one's Portofino gray exterior, has the black leather interior. So what we'll do is we'll take a look around the outside. We'll take a look at the space and some of the features on the inside. Take it for a quick drive around the parking lot. At the end of the video, I'll go over any sort of warranty information, anything I may have missed. If you have any comments, please leave a question below. And then hit like, hit subscribe if you found anything useful. Let's get into it. All right, folks. First thing we're going to do is we'll remote start it as we're walking around here. So some of the things you'll notice on the XRT is the big black wheels right here. You get a lot more black plastic cladding around the wheels. You get some side steps down there. I'm not the biggest fan of the side steps. I feel like I hit my shin on it every time I'm trying to get in the vehicle. This one gets 23 city, 28 highway for a combined average of 25. Walk around to the front here. Kind of wish they had smoked out a little bit of the daytime running lights right here like they do on the limited trim. I feel like that would have put it over the top. Been really cool looking. You'd probably do it with some aftermarket products, but I wish it was that way from the factory. We're going to open the tailgate here. All right, back here, we'll move some of this stuff right here. Lift up, spare tire underneath. You can drop this about an inch. There's another side of tracks right there where you can drop it, get a little bit extra storage. Right here you have some levers to fold down the seats. All right, so what we'll do is we'll hop in the back seat and see how much space we have back there and any sort of features. All right, folks, so here's what the door panel looks like here in the second row. Here are the leather seats. So I usually move the driver's seat midway through the tracks, passenger seats about all the way back. I'm about 6'2" as a point of reference, so we'll hop back here. So decent amount of space, over 4 finger lengths here. Hop over to the other side. Both of these seats do recline a little bit, so I'll recline this one here. So with the seat all the way back, not much space. This is how far back it reclines. You also have a fold-out cup holder slash armrest, an amenity here for the second row. You also get 2 air vents as well as 2 USB outlets. And then we'll hop up there in the front seat and take a look at all the features it has up there. All right, folks, so we have keyless entry here. Pull once, opens up. Driver's side door panel, electronic seats here for the driver, manual seat over for the passenger. We'll hop in, turn it on. Take a look at all the features here. All right, so starting over here on the left, you do get blind spot monitor there in the side view mirror. You can open your trunk, control the brightness of the screens down over here. Left half of the steering wheel is going to be your media controls, your Bluetooth, Android Auto controls. Left stock is going to be your headlights, as well as your auto high beam assist right there. Right half of the steering wheel is going to help you change what's displayed up here in the screen, as well as your cruise and your lane following assist. Right stock is going to control your windshield wiper and your front and your rear. The rear's hidden, so you probably didn't see it in the video. Here is what the dash looks like. Remote stop start. If you go through the drive modes here, it changes on some of them. There's a few different themes you can go through as well, which is pretty nice. Hazards are up here at the top, vents controlled right there. Big screen, which also means you get wired Apple CarPlay, so you have to, an Android Auto, so you have to plug into that one right there. A few different features, quiet mode, all that sort of stuff, so we won't go too far into that. Not physical buttons for these. I don't really care too much for that. So they're kind of like haptic buttons. So you just press them and they go. I kind of like physical buttons, but that's personal preference. AC controls, whenever you remote start it from the key fob, it does default to 72, but it's kind of hot out. So I'm gonna turn all that on. My favorite feature of the HVAC system is the diffuse. So right now it's currently only coming out of these 2 vents, this vent and that vent, but if you hit diffuse, it's the same volume of air, but it starts coming out of all these tiny little holes all the way there and right here. So it's the same amount, just less abrasive, which is pretty nice. 2 USB outlets, one 12-volt outlet, wireless phone charger, which goes all the way over here onto the right. Actual gear shifter, which is pretty nice. We'll throw it in reverse, check out the parking. So trajectory lines right here. You've got a secondary backup camera. It's a zoomed in view of your trunk. So this is your bumper right here and another trajectory line right there. Put it in park. Differential lock. You've got auto hold, electronic parking brake. If you press this button, it'll just turn on the parking camera, which is nice, so you don't actually have to be in reverse to get that to pop up. 3 stages of heated seats for both driver and passenger. Super deep center console, nothing really inside, so just more for storage. Here's a look at what the perforated leather seats look like. Glove box. So all of this is sort of angled towards the driver, if you notice. So here's like a straight on view. Makes it a little bit easier to touch, all that sort of stuff. Up here, you've got an auto dimming rear view mirror. Up above, you've got some Blue Link, SOS, and light controls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook this up to the window. We'll take it for a drive around the parking lot, and then we'll go from there. All right, folks, we're gonna take this for a quick hot lap around the parking lot. So for a 90-degree right turn, you have to turn the steering wheel at slow speeds, almost 360 degrees. Pickup's decent, not the best. Again, we're in normal mode, not in sport. Not the best turning radius. All right, folks, so again, this is the 2023 Tucson XRT all-wheel drive. Gets 23 city, 28 highway for a combined average of 28. Gets the 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. You get a 5-year, 60 basic new car warranty, 3-year, 36,000 miles on the technology portions. You also get a 3-year subscription to the app Blue Link, where you can turn the car on, off, lock it, unlock it, see where it is on a map, all sort of cool stuff like that. You also get 3 years, 36,000 miles. So this one would follow the non-turbo schedule. So it's about every 7,500 miles you get free oil change, tire rotation, all that sort of stuff. But this one's MSRP before freight and handling and the added features, $34,775. It has the carpeted floor mats, cargo cover, first aid kit, all that included. Comes to $36,500 in total. All right, so this Tucson XRT all-wheel drive is in Portofino gray, has the black leather interior. It's supposed to be more of like an off-roady appearance package. I think it looks good with all the black plastic cladding. Again, I could go without the side steps. But right after this, I'm gonna have a display of what the how the Blue Link works and all sort of stuff like that. So just keep watching the video and that'll pop up. All right, folks, I want to show you kind of what the My Hyundai Blue Link app looks like. So this is what it is for my vehicle. You've got a few different options here on the home screen. You've got you can start, stop the engine, lock, unlock. If you start the vehicle from the app, you can choose what temperature. You can have a few different settings here. You can change how long it goes for, what the temperature is, whenever you start it. And then here you can go, if you have more than one Hyundai vehicle, you can hit My Garage, switch between. You can also schedule service by clicking My Dealer here, and it'll let you know exactly which one's closest to you. That's our dealership right there. And then down below lets you know how many miles per gallon you have left and any sort of other stuff. You can go to car care here. It'll let you know like what your recommended service, how many miles into your next recommended service, all that sort of stuff. So pretty cool app. Just thought I'd show it to you, see what it looks like, because I mentioned it earlier.